Hey everyone, it's Sharma here, and welcome back to Forza. This is the Tamo Racemo, something like that. It's C-Class. It doesn't look like a C-Class. It looks freaking awesome. We're going to drive this thing and some other sporty little cars, such as this Toyota right here in this episode. I think this thing looks super cool, and I've never heard of it before. Like, what even is this thing? I've never even heard of this brand, seen this car. It looks like some kind of futuristic thing. Like, look at the inside of this thing. Whoa. Whoa. Dude. That is cool. I wish I could look down. That center exit exhaust way high up there, that's very interesting. I wonder if this is one of those cars that just is supposed to look cool. Like, when you get it, you're like, ooh, dude, I look so cool. Like the Vador, that car, if you know what I'm talking about. But they're really just slow pieces of crap. It's a make you look rich kind of car, even though it's slow as balls. Maybe that means all it needs is a lot of upgrades. I mean, we could go full-on upgrades on this thing, make the speed fit its looks. I'm down. For being a C-Class, this thing is really nice. It handles very well. It's not squirrely. It's not out of control or anything. It's very tame. Tamo. Ha! There's different colors that we can put on this thing. Oh, the blue is super nice, but that green, though. Like, I like all of them. Dude, the hexagons there, that's awesome. I think I'm going to go with the green. That is sick. We got other cars to drive in this episode, but dude, I want to get into this thing. This is awesome. I wonder if it's a 4-cylinder because we could put an i4 bike engine in it. This thing makes like no power. That's like what, 150 horsepower? We could go with an engine swap with another 4-cylinder. I might actually do that. Let's see what we can do with the other upgrades before we look at engine swapping it first. It is turboed, and that's not going to add a whole lot of power there. This thing is light. Holy crap. Oh, dude. Under 2,000 pounds with weight savings? Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna engine swap this thing. Oh, and that one just has a restrictor plate on it. That's interesting. So there's not actually mods that you could do to it, but I'm pretty dang sure that that engine swap and the restrictor plate getting taken off is more horsepower than upgrading everything on the stock engine. We're currently at A-Class right now. Let's go with some carbon ceramics. Can we lower this thing? Ooh. Dude, it kind of looks like it could be a rally car, but I kind of like it lowered. We're just going to go all in with the upgrades. Holy cow, those grippy tires. That upgrades the braking. It upgrades everything so much. Tires are always worth it. The first mod you should do to any car in a Forza game is tires. I kind of like it with the wing. I think I want to do the all-wheel drive conversion too. I know it lowers on the speed and everything, but it's probably going to make it worth it. Dude, this car is so cool. We're doing it. It's $50,000. But also 2,200 pounds and 430 horsepower. And it's an S1. It's almost top of S1. Dude, this is so sick. It doesn't really seem like this car can go into S2, but you know, that is fine. Oh. Dude, that's so much faster. Oh my gosh. I wonder why everyone sells these cars. Because you see them on the auction house all the time. Like, people don't want them. I mean, stock, they are pretty bad. But if you go in with a full upgrade, like, dang, son, this is pretty cool. You don't really need an extreme amount of horsepower when your power-to-weight ratio is this good. When your car is only 2,200 pounds, 400 horsepower is a good amount. Now you can, oh dude, the mid-air pass. That short wheelbase, it really wants to turn, so you gotta watch for that oversteer, and that's where the all-wheel drive can help out some. If you notice the roof, there's a bulge where the driver and passenger's head goes. I guess that tells you how short the car is. Kind of like the 4GT where they had to put a bulge in the door for the driver's helmet. This thing is awesome. Why does no one use it? This is so cool. You can buy him for cheap on the auction house and then upgrade him. And there you go. Top speed run, boys. It only has 6 gears, sadly. I wish I could add a gear. That'd be pretty nice. But with the wing, it looks like 170. Next up, we're gonna drive the Toyota GT86, which I actually really like this car. I think it looks pretty good. And it'd also be a pretty good car to upgrade like we did the last one. Like put a bigger turbo on it or something. I like how little and sporty it is. It's a pretty cheap car. It's like 20, 30,000 new. Little 4-cylinder that you can get in a manual and it looks pretty good. I think this one also shares a lot with the Subaru BRZ, but I think I like this one a little bit better. Even though the BRZ is faster, it does have some stuff in it that makes it better than this. I just think I like the look of this one better. And there's the finish. Hey, second and third place right there. Not too far behind, 2 seconds behind. Here's the Toyota Celica. And this thing, it actually has a lot of body kit mods that you could do to it. You can change all kinds of wings, front and back bumpers, hoods, side skirts. There's all kinds of stuff you can do to it. But this thing, it's another C-Class, so it's not the fastest thing ever, but it's not terrible for what it is. It'd make a good budget sports car, same with the last one, because you can get them for pretty cheap and then you can do some decent mods on it. This is one of those roads that you never take, but it's a nice connector road in between like the ocean road and the middle of the map or the left road, whatever. We're gonna take the Focus RS out just cause. New exhaust, loses weight, adds horsepower, makes it close to the top of A. Not bad for 2,000 bucks. Apparently the launch is 10 or something crazy. It's up in the 9s. It's a really crazy launch for a car just because I think it's just because it has the all-wheel drive, though, is why the launch is so good. After driving those C-Classes, this A-Class seems a lot better. So much faster. But it's definitely not my style whatsoever. I'm not into the hatchback stuff. Dude, 170 miles an hour in a little Ford Focus. That's ridiculous. That doesn't even make any sense. Speed zone! This car is gonna crush it. Yes! Look at that. Okay, just brake for the last corner here. And there we go. Thread that needle. Oh, there's a jump. Oh, I didn't know what kind of PR stunt we were doing. Almost 400 feet. Nice. I think I'm going to end this one here. So, if you liked it, share with a friend. And if you want to see more like this, hit subscribe. So, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you next time.